YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of NBA Player Props, where we give props to the true players. All right, this is your host, Young Jeffrey. Let's go. All right, we're gonna do a quick recap of yesterday. I had Giannis over 30.5 points. However, he was a DNP, so he didn't play. Damian Lillard didn't play either, so that game ended up being a blowout, as you know. Shout out to Malik Beasley. He hit both of his props yesterday. Over 15.5 points as well as over 3.5 3-pointers made. All right. So that's two. Dennis Schroeder, he hooked us yesterday. I had him for 9.5 points. He only had 9 points. He only shot 6 shots. He was 3 of 6. What do you do? Pascal Siakam, he hit both of his props yesterday. Shout out to Pascal Siakam, over 24.5 PA and over 27.5 PR. All right. Isaiah Collier, he hit both of his props yesterday. I had him over 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and over 8.5 points. So he hit both of those. Ben Mathurin did not cash for us yesterday. I had him at 14.5 PA. He only had 9 points and 0 assists. Goose egg. However, he was on a minutes restriction. He only played 22 minutes last night, which was kind of odd. I didn't know that he was, coming off of some type of lingering injury, and he was questionable to play. But that really messed us up yesterday because he ended up playing 22 minutes, but that cut his numbers. Walker Kessler, I had him over 20.5 points and rebounds. He definitely cashed that. Shout out to Walker Kessler. And Malcolm Brogdon had over 6.5 RA. I think he had 7 assists alone. So shout out to Malcolm Brogdon. And my other risky pick was Zion Williamson at 11.5 rebounds and assists. A lot of people weren't able to get that prop, but if you were, he hooked us. So he only had 11. He had 6 rebounds, 5 assists. What can you do, right? So we had a pretty good day. We missed 3 on 3 of our props. Got hooked twice, and then had a minutes restriction with Ben Mathurin. But everybody else cashed their props. Shout out to y'all. We're gonna have an even better day today. I already know we're gonna have an even better day because we get to bet on my man Norman Powell. We get to bet on my boy Norman Powell. And that's going to be the first prop of the day. All right, Norman Powell. I got 2 props for you. You can pick either one. They both got over 80% chance when you go off of his last 15 games. All right. Norman Powell over 25.5 points and rebounds. Or Norman Powell over 22.5 points and assists. All right. He's hit these lines 8 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 29.4 points and rebounds over the course of the last 10 games. He's averaging 26 points and assists over the course of the last 10 games. You got over 3.5 points of cushion in each prop. Norman Powell. All right. He's averaging 28 points and rebounds over the course of the season. It's not a back-to-back, and he's coming off of 4 days rest. So it shouldn't be no BS when it comes close to game time, being a late scratch and all of that. Norman Powell, we salute you. Norman Powell over 25.5 PR and over 22.5 PA. My next prop, I like Darius Garland over 23.5 points and rebounds, or Darius Garland over 6.5 assists. He's hit both of these props 4 out of his last 5 games, 8 out of his last 10. He's averaging 29 points and rebounds over the course of his last 5 games. I mean, really balling. It's not a back-to-back. They didn't play last night, so he should be rested, ready to go. It shouldn't be a blowout because they play in Boston, another East contender. Right? So the game should be close throughout. He should play his full minutes. It should be competitive, back and forth, up and down the court. He should get his rebounds. He should get his assists. And, of course, he should score the basketball because they're going to need him to get buckets the way he's been getting buckets so far this year. Shout out to Darius Garland on making the All-Star game. All right? Darius Garland over 23.5 points and rebounds. Darius Garland over 6.5 assists. Next, I like Jaylen Brown over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This will probably get bumped to 32 PRA, 33, somewhere in that range, because usually his range is like 32.5 to 34 PRA. In that range, they fluctuate, right? So throughout the day, it's definitely going to bump from this 31.5 PRA if it hasn't already when I'm making this video. I also like him over 9.5 rebounds and assists, and I also like him over 5.5 rebounds. So you got 3 prop options with Jaylen Brown. 31.5. I would go all the way up to 32.5 PRA. If it gets to 33, go ahead and fade it. Go ahead and fade it. 32.5. The reason why, because I think he'll probably get somewhere around the 34 PRA range. So Jaylen Brown over 31.5 PRA. I'll accept up to 32.5 PRA. And for his RA, I like 9.5. I'll accept 10 point. I'll accept up to 10.5 for his rebounds and assists. And then for his rebounds, 5.5 rebounds or 6 rebounds. All right, because a lot of these props are going to bump. It's going to be a competitive game, and a lot of people are going to be betting the over on a lot of these, so they're going to keep bumping it. Next prop, he's hit this 5 out of his last 5 games. He's hit the PRA, RA, and rebounds 8 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 34.6 PRA over his last 10 games combined on average. He's 62% versus Cleveland head-to-head, and Cleveland is 20th in guarding small forwards PRA. Right, so he should be able to get to his spots, right, and cash. And he should be able to get to the free throw line, too, against Cleveland. Porzingis, I like him over 20.5 PA. This is one of my favorite props of the year. And I'm going to keep riding until the wheels fall off. Porzingis over 20.5 points and assists. All right, he's averaging 23.1 points and assists over the course of the last 10 games. 4 out of his last 5 games, 7 out of his last 10, he's hit this prop. 66% versus Cleveland. Cleveland is 15th versus small forwards points and assists. And he can stretch the floor. I also like Porzingis over 2.5 3-pointers made, too. Because he's definitely going to be letting it go from deep. Because that's what the unicorn do. That's what the unicorn do. Shout out to Porzingis, man. Over 20.5 points and assists. Next, I like Jalen Wilson from Brooklyn Nets. Everybody for the Brooklyn Nets hurt. So Jalen Wilson going to have to do something. We got Cam Thomas out. You got Cam Johnson out. I think they thought they were going to get traded. Clowney out. Ben Simmons is out for rest, right? Like he ain't rest enough. Ben Simmons out for rest is diabolical. This is a risky pick because Houston is 8th versus power forwards, PR, right? So it's a little bit of risk. Actually, Houston is very, very good defensively, and they're good at guarding the perimeter. So Jalen Wilson gonna have to sweat. He's gonna have to battle for that 15.5 PR. But who else on the team is gonna score? Jalen Wilson over 15.5 PR. He's hit this 5 out of his last 5, 8 out of his last 10. He's averaging 18.6 points and rebounds over the course of his last 5 games because he's seeing more minutes. I really like this prop for Jalen Wilson. Next, I like Jakob Poeltl over 11.5 rebounds and assists. They probably will go ahead and remove this prop. And be honest with you, they always remove Jakob Poeltl's RA for some reason. He's averaging 14.6 rebounds and assists over the course of his last 5 games. He's hit this 9 out of his last 10. 5 out of his last 5. He's 73% on the season when hitting this 11.5 RA benchmark. Killing it, right? He's 75% against the New York Knicks, right? The New York Knicks do not play well against Jakob Poeltl when it comes to his rebounds and assist props. All right, they'll probably remove that. If they remove it, I would take his 2.5 assists for Jakob Poeltl. And but even that, they'll probably make that a demon and make it 3.5. But if you have access to a sports book that allow you to get 2.5 assists for Jakob Poeltl, I would take it. Or they let you get 9.5 rebounds for Jakob Poeltl, I would take that. PJ Washington is my last prop of the day. PJ Washington over 17.5 points and assists. He's hit this 5 out of his last 5 games. He's averaging 24.6 points and assists over the course of his last 5 games. It's a little bit of a risk because for some reason, even though Philly's only 17th versus power forwards points and assists, he's only 22% versus Philly for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a minutes thing. I don't know because his role has been increased. But it's a little bit of a risk there. However, he is on 4 days rest. He didn't play last game. And it's a new look team, right? So, obviously Luka Doncic isn't there anymore. So there's a little bit of a mix up. AD's going to be added into the lineup. Kyrie didn't play last game either. So he'll probably, end up giving it a go. He's listed as probable. But I love PJ Washington based off of the last 5, 10, and 15 games. His average is well over this benchmark of 17.5 points and assists. And I'm going to go with my gut. And as my risky pick of the day, PJ Washington over 17.5 points and assists. So let's do a little recap. You know what I'm saying? A little recap, you know what I'm saying? Norman Powell over 25.5 points and rebounds or 22.5 points and assists. Actually, if you wanted to just take his points, I think his points is 21.5. You could, but the PA is only 1 over, so I mean, it's up to you. But I really think he'll get maybe at least like 2 assists, 2 or 3 assists. Darius Garland over 23.5 points and rebounds, or Darius Garland over 6.5 assists. Jaylen Brown over 31.5 PRA, which is points, rebounds, and assists, all the way up to 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If they bump it past 32.5, fade it. Also, I like him over 9.5 rebounds and assists and over 5.5 rebounds. I'll accept up to 10.5 rebounds and assists, and I'll accept up to 6 rebounds. If it bumps beyond that, fade it. I like Porzingis over 20.5 points and assists. I like Jalen Wilson over 15.5 points and rebounds. I like Jakob Poeltl over 11.5 rebounds and assists. I also like him over 2.5 assists. Or over 9.5 rebounds. Up to 10 rebounds. Worst case scenario, you will push in that department. Lastly, I like PJ Washington over 17.5 points and assists as my risky pick of the day. If you like this content, if you mess with your boy, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified when your boy upload content. Because I know you rock with this content. I know you don't want the recipe without the sauce. All right? Make sure y'all check out the description. All right? Join my Discord. Click the link. Make sure you send me a friend request at YoungJeffrey803 on Discord. I'll accept your request. And also, we can find a way to get you added into the private chat. I want everybody in there so that we can cash. That way we can stash, right? Because we got moves to make. And we need to cash these slips. All right? Gotta do what we gotta do, right? And as always, if you hit, I'll leave my information down there if you want to leave me a tip. Thank you for everybody that leave me tips. I love it. Y'all are providing me Starbucks money. I love it. You giving me $5, I never forget you in life. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm just that type of person. Like, if you buy me a coffee, man, you got me. I'm sold. I'm a cheap date. I'm sold. So that's the way to my heart. Buying me coffee is the way to my heart. That's the way to my heart. It is what it is. My wife know that. So, she come back with a cold brew. It's over with. I'm joking. But, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, join the Discord. And as always, if you hit HBO, help brother out.